early on, you had this passion, it seems like, for creating legacy. You're in your 20s and you're thinking about legacy. Most people don't think about that until later in their life. What is it that sparked you? Was it just being in that proximity where people are thinking that way, or?
Well, what I realized was you're never going to be able to recruit top talent unless you have a big enough mission and a purposeful enough business. A lot of people talk about talent. Oh, we're going to recruit great talent, and we have all these new ways in which we're recruiting that talent, and all these ways we can filter that talent to know exactly what we're doing. Well, what are you doing? I'm selling sugar water. Okay, you're never going to get someone super talented to come work with you if you're selling sugar water. It's just not going to happen. These winners have options. Winners have choices. And so if they're really super talented, likely the only way they're going to come work with you is if you're doing something that's going to change the world in a tremendous way. All these jobs roughly pay the same. They're all going to roughly make the same amount of money. Some company like Compensia will say, hey, here's what you need to pay these people. And no great company is going to underpay their people. But the real question is, what are you doing with your life? And why are you doing it? And what's the purpose of your life? And so I made a decision right around then in my late 20s. The purpose of my life is to connect the hearts of others to create positive change in the world. And I said, okay, well, what positive change in the world do you want to create? And what hearts do you want to connect? And I realized I want to connect the brightest, most driven, most talented people that are smart, people that are on a mission to do good at meaningful scale. And to do that, boy, you better have a big enough mission for them to kind of wrap their hearts around. And that for me, I'm always inspired by other people. I don't know about you. It's probably why you do this podcast. Yeah. So you get to meet so many great people and you're like, wow, I'm walking away inspired. I learned something there. Yeah, right.
Absolutely.
And so you're a feverish learner. You're curious. You want the nuggets. And for me, it's just an interaction with you where I get to learn a little bit of something from you too. And the only way you're going to do that is if you're doing something meaningful enough that people are interested in.
Yeah.